Hey, what's up, everybody? Butts indeed. Welcome to Oops All Druids, our level 15, because I am ridiculous. One shot. Really excited to be here with all of you. My name is Jacob Plake, Duval King Jacob, here on the interwebs. Will be serving as your dungeon master. And you know, it's super official because I'm wearing a hat that says it. So you can't take that away from me if you know. Anyway, but I'm not here by myself, of course. I have this wonderful cast of amazing people to play this game with me. So really excited for that. So why don't we start with the person on the overlay to, well, my left, but your right, Hope. Say what's up to the people.
Hi. Hello. Hi. My name is Hope Lavelle. I am a motion capture performer by day, and by night I am a druid. And it's a Saturday. I'm also a druid, so yeah, that's great. It's just me, right?
Yeah. And who you're playing?
And who I'm playing? Okay, great. Yes. And today I will be playing Beepo. Beepo is a Warforged druid, Circle of the Moon.
Hell yeah! Excited to meet Beepo. All right, Robo, it's your channel. So who are you and who are you playing?
It's me, RoboGoblin. You can find me here. I'm at Ttrpg on Twitter and TikTok. And tonight, I'm going to be playing Real. A few of you might recognize this little fella. Circle of the Moon, by the way. And that's me.
Indeed. What's happening over there, Wally?
Sup, y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. Who am I playing? I am playing Reese, this first time druid. So I decided to go all out with this because of level 15. Why'd you just throw this at me? I have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm playing Reese. It's a satyr druid Circle of the Moon. This is gonna be interesting.
Indeed.
It's gonna be very interesting.
Hey, you learn by experience, right?
Yeah.
So one way to
much.
find out. So we'll see what happens. Last but certainly not least, Shannon.
Hello, I am Shannon. It is so nice to be here. I'm so excited to play with all of you. I am also not normally a druid. Rogue is my main. But I'm not playing a Circle of the Moon druid. I'm Circle of Wildfire. Yeet.
That's true.
And her name is Rosinia, or Rosie for short. And she will answer to either of them. And yeah, she likes fire.
All right. Well, and not to be remiss, Austin, unfortunately, is not able to join us tonight, but we wish them super well because they're awesome. So you should support them as well, as per always. So why don't we get cracking, shall we? You saw a little bit of the teaser, so we'll just dive right the hell in. So we begin in a small forest town, Skjal Killar. Draconic for treehouse. This typically beautiful greenery surrounding these several large oak trees with several houses suspended hundreds of feet in the air, connected together, making up this entire community of 80 houses. Baked in sunlight, it is a cold yet beautiful day, a crosswind traveling through the town. You've all been called to town a few days after this strange, large, spire-like tower struck the middle of what was used to be called the Forbidden Forest, as it was named as the rite of passage for the younger folk into adulthood. They had to spend a night in the forest and come out relatively unscathed. But a few years ago, there was a large green dragon that was apparently experimenting there and turned the forest a dark, icky brown. The heroes decided to do something about that. And it was in the process of becoming, or turning back to whence it came, when a archfey decided to continue these experiments. But also, with the help of Riel, actually, and several of his friends, that archfey was also turned away. And there's been peace for some time, until now. This greenery is now no longer a dark, icky brown, or even a lush green, as it is gray with unnecessary age and necroticism. You are all sitting at a large town hall in the middle of this town. Hyrkin Stronghorn, a very tall, black-furred minotaur wearing a large large brown habit, is pacing just back and forth. Where is he? He said he would be here. Kind of sits on a bench in front of you, all of you. While we wait, I just wanted to say thank you all for coming, especially considering this is a situation that is a bit above, I would say, my pay grade. I'm just a simple mayor with simple needs of flora, fauna, food, and making sure my people were well taken care of. Either way, can I get you all something to drink while we wait? Waldor should be here soon.
And reminds me, who is this Waldor?
And as you ask that question, would you like to describe what Rosie looks like, Shannon?
Yeah. So she is a tall, high elf. She's very graceful. She sits up straight. I don't sit up straight, but she sits up straight. And she's got this long blonde hair. Normally she wears it down, but today it's up in a elegant knot. And she's holding a spear, leaning up against the wall because she doesn't need it right now. She has this this spear that looks very menacing. But it looks like it looks like it's dripping in blood, even though it's not. It's pretty cool. It's kind of it's an interesting juxtaposition between this graceful elf and this blood-covered spear. And so yeah, she's just waiting.
And Hyrkins sort of sits back. Well, Waldor's more sort of our resident expert on this situation, apparently. He and his people are not originally from Skullcalar proper. Not even this world, actually. Not to speak for him, but his world was lost to this situation, and he somehow found his way to us.
Well, if you're offering a drink, I mean, it would probably make the wait a little bit less stressful. If you guys wanted to drink, I was taking his offer.
But of course.
And
what's Reese look like?
Oh well, Reese. You see, Reese is a satyr. They're wearing a very kind of a shirt like this, a shirt that just looks really gaudy for no reason whatsoever. But they're a satyr, and as you know, satyrs have a little bit of a lower half. Their lower half isn't goat half, though. It looks like the lower half of like a velociraptor or a dinosaur.
Cool.
And instead of having goat ears, they have 2 triceratops horns sticking up out of their head and 1 little tiny horn sticking out right of the middle. And they're just leaning back on this chair with way too much swagger than one person should really have.
Well, and he kind of leans towards, like, right behind him, because he's actually sitting down, and he kind of gets up and moves over to the far left wall, and there's actually a total of 3 large wooden kegs. Apparently they look to be unlabeled, and he takes a small mug. Coffee, tea, beer, liquor, anything in between, we can make up on the fly.
Oh, I'll have your best beer if you don't mind.
All right, you got it. Ale, lager, stout.
Oh, ale, please. I don't want to break any hospitality, but if you're offering, go right ahead.
All right. Or we can do all 3 in one if you want. Layer it up.
He looks like he's really pondering this for a while, but then he settles on, no, just give me the
all right,
the water for now.
And you see him kind of wave a hand, and there is this small like some sort of magical connection, and he pops the tab, and you kind of hear the pour of the drink, and he raises a hand, casts a major hand, and it floats over towards you.
He takes it out of the air and he raises the glass to him and just slowly
Cheers.
sips away at it.
Cheers.
People want cider. Do you have cider?
I don't. Not yet. And he waves his hand again. The same spigot that was just pouring out the ale begins to pour out what looks to be ale, and then you see it just change from its amber color to a light yellow, and you can smell the apple just hitting even from this far away. Pours it up. Mage hands it over to you.
People happy.
If you're not happy with the particular variation, we can switch it to strawberry or mango if you want.
This is good.
All right. And what does Beepo look like?
Oh, Beepo is a very tall, kind of lanky, warforged, made of stone basically armor, but the stone has grown moss on it, and the cords that you see underneath this warforged are kind of root based, and some of them are starting to sprout flowers, so he seems like a very druidic warforged, and he carries just a little fanny pack on his front.
Oh my god.
Love it. Absolutely. All right. And he pours it out. Anyone else?
I don't drink, but anybody else can.
All right. Well, kind of goes back to pacing for about another 45 or 60 seconds or so as the pregnant pause sort of hits. The door opens and you see this small, hunched over turtle with a very long, what appears to be walking stick initially, and almost similar to Rosie's spear, less bloody. Right underneath his gauntleted hand is a large outline of like a wooden spear, and he sort of kind of clinks as he walks in. My apologies for hope you didn't have to wait that long. I brewing some tea for the folks. You know that we have plenty of tea here. Well, not really like it from where we're from. You have to understand. Well, these are hopefully our future heroes. Yeah, I hope so. Nice to meet all of you. My name's Weldor. I suppose formerly leader of our turtle establishment in Tarmiana on the southern continent of Duvalia in the world of Yorohasu. But, well, it's unfortunately not really there anymore. So, well, I don't know if you've run into any of these towers before, but seems to be the beginning of a bit of a sequel to this world here. So that's where you all come in. So, Riel, you're familiar, and you kind of might be taken aback because you've never met this turtle before. You've been to the Forbidden Forest before, is that right?
Yes, I have. I'm sorry, but who are you? And how do you know my name?
I think I just did the whole introduction thing.
Oh.
But, we don't know each other. Not yet, that is, until now. But, I've had a vision or three about a few of you. Well, all of you. But most specifically you. I've seen your victory over that Archfey. What was that? Happy? What was that name?
Oh, yes. I remember
Awful
Happy.
name.
That was
Anyway,
yeah. By the way, do you want me to describe Riel?
please.
Okay. You see 3 feet, 2 foot can of tomatoes. It has labeling that used to say real gnome tomatoes, but it's all worn out and scratched to a point where you can only see Real NOM. And he has googly eyes attached to the top of the can. He has 2 small metal arms with 4-finger white gloves on the side. Metal legs with small bronze shoes at the bottom of the can. The lid is semi-open, as if someone used a can opener but gave up at halfway. And attached has a small antenna with a curly base that goes up with a spherical bulb that changes color. And whenever Rial speaks, you can see like a glowing teal color coming from inside the can. And
I love them.
I will protect this can with my life.
Of course you will.
I will die for this can.
Rial is an auto gnome, but he is a gnome, a real gnome.
No, they're totally a real gnome.
Yeah.
100%.
Totally. Well, happy to officially make your acquaintance, and well, all of you. We've both seen a lot. I'm sure the rest of you have as well. Anyway, this particular large tower has these large waving green energies that arc out and seem to snuff out all life surrounding it. Flora, fauna, humanoid. And, well, I don't know if anyone's good at math, but based off of how it's spreading, it'll make its way to our new lovely treehouse town here in a couple of days. Now, what we've experienced in the past is once these towers have sucked out all the energy and the life energy around it, they seem to plane shifts to elsewhere. So, what we're all here to do is to, well, stop that from happening.
That's what I was going to ask.
It's just south of here, about a quarter day's travel inside the forest. Well, what was the forest? So, are you up for it?
Always
Oh,
up for
yes.
adventure.
Oh, yes,
we
very much
we
so.
must help. We must help.
All right. Well, any questions before you set off? All right.
I don't have any questions.
Fair enough. One thing to note, how are you all with the undead?
We have an agreement that I don't mess with them and they don't mess with me.
Well, I believe you're about to violate that agreement.
Bet I got a lot of people I need to.
As when you get, at least from last I checked, when you make your way a bit close, expect to see a few bit of an undead army ready to protect the entrance of the tower.
Oh, a whole army. Okay, all right, a whole army. You guys are ready to face a whole army because I thought we were going to just fight maybe one large thing, not an army thing.
You must remember, we druids have land at our hand. We are bigger than ourselves. We can handle it.
I suppose so. All right. Just didn't want to have to expend any extra energy today.
If
Well,
you,
Signed up for the adventure.
I'm going to go out for adventures, just,
Reluctantly, it seems like.
I suppose if you want to call it that, yeah.
I really like to go on adventure now. Thank you.
All right. Well, before you all go, I just want you to know that me personally, I believe in you. I believe that you can do this, and I pray for your success. And his words sort of leave you with this air of confidence, as he's going to use the Inspiring Leader feat to give you 17 temporary hit points.
Oh.
Okay.
Very nice.
So, and having kind of stared at this conversation, Hurkan's just going to say, thank you all so very much for your assistance here. I don't know what we would do without you. Water goes, well, you die. That's what would happen.
I was going to
okay.
say the same thing. You would probably die.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. All right. Cool. And he just gotta like slumps like into a chair, just like. Oh. Okay. So, anything that you wish to prepare now before setting off?
No. Riel just wants to go on an adventure. Would anybody like a tomato?
Oh, tomatoes. Very natural, yes.
I mean, if you're offering a tomato,
I am offering a tomato.
I'll take a tomato if you're offering it.
Okay. And I'll just start like shaking a little bit. And you see like this tiny flickering of light going inside my can. And I just reach for 4 tomatoes. And I offer them to all of you.
Please tell me they're like good berries.
Yes.
Yep. They're the good berries.
Amazing!
Tomatoes,
Yes!
Yes.
Amazing.
I take this tomato and I stare at it and I just put it in my pocket. Like, this is going to be safe for later on.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't take a bite. I pretended to.
You all exit the town hall. There is a small kind of wooden makeshift elevator that exits the town hall that via a pulley system leads you down to the surface of the forest. And you begin to head south. The area in which you're headed is not difficult to find, as it is the only thing dead looking around. Blanketed by this large black spire. From a weather perspective, again, fairly chilly, with overcast skies as well. And after anything that you want to do during your quarter day travel towards the spire itself?
You mean like go around it or?
Mm-hmm. Well, anything that you want to do during the travel, I mean.
Oh.
Specifically. It's a straight shot either way, which you would know.
Okay. I'll just march on, try to be like this little can in front of everybody. You can follow me. I basically know the way.
I am 100% letting Riel lead us because I will trust my life with Riel. Riel is the bravest, most proudest druidic gnome warrior I have ever crossed paths with. So yes, let this tiny little auto gnome lead us into hell, and I will march with the drums beating behind me, and I will follow this tiny can of tomatoes into battle.
Agreed.
Yep.
You'll love to see it.
Standing behind Riel, just like a bodyguard almost, just very like tall and gliding along, just looking. Even like if a squirrel stares at them wrong, I'm going to just like watch yourself, squirrel.
And you do. Begins to kind of chitter up, acorn in hand, and then as soon as you, it runs. It lost its acorn, and probably food for the day.
No.
No! Consequences of my actions! So as you get closer, there's it looks like this organically shaped black iron standing hundreds of feet tall, and you begin to see on the outside inscribed visages of skulls, demons, large ones, and spiders. And on the very top, there is this small skeletal, small humanoid creature wearing a large robe, and it's a statue, but it has this glowing yellowish eyes that seem to beam out and around the spire. And you see out and around a collection of this is at this point about 200 feet away from you, a collection of these medium-sized humanoid skeletal armored creatures that sort of match this wild frantic eyes that burning with this yellowish blackish yellow like malevolence. Their leathery flesh just skin tight, and they are fully armored, shield at the ready with a large long sword and a bow to the back, and they are outside just staring off. From your vantage point, you can see a total of 8 of them.
Have they seen us?
It does not look like it. They're just kind of scanning.
Do we say hello?
I do not think that is a good idea. At least not yet.
Okay.
If we decide, then yes.
Yeah, I think we should avoid being social for now.
Do we attack?
If we attack now, we may surprise them. But do we want to drain our resources?
We could try to. Do we have to do we have to get past them? Is that our goal?
It looks that way.
It looks that way. Okay.
Yeah, they seem to be surrounding the tower at least.
Okay. So through our passive perception, it doesn't look like there's a way to sneak around.
No, it's they're out and around the tower. You could certainly try. But it doesn't look like it, no.
Maybe a distraction?
There's only a couple of them. So we can take them. We have the land at our disposal.
I like that idea. I can be the distraction, but I also would like to destroy the undead.
And destroy them you shall.
Once again, Rial is ready to taste blood, and I am here for this. I say we go in and we just take care of these people right here. There's just one thing right in our way.
All right, if you insist.
Yay.
What a go team moment. So now 200 feet away, yeah, currently they don't see anyone. So how would you like to accomplish establishing dominance?
Establishing dominance.
You said 200 feet away? Oh, there's a lot we can do with that, you guys.
There's a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. How do spells work?
Spells.
How do
Way
magic?
to find out.
Spells.
It's
Okay.
like it was placed here on purpose for you to find out about that shit.
All right. What I would like to do is I would like to move up a little bit closer, as close as I can without them seeing it. At least within like 120 feet range.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Okay. That is a 15.
15. So as you begin to approach, there, which is interesting because there's not like an outline to give you cover. There was likely a lot of trees around here until 2 or 3 days ago, but fortunately, so far, they do not make contact with you.
Okay. As I get close enough, then I kind of hunker down, and the air around me starts to get like ionized smell, and you start to see a bunch of clouds like swarm above the area, and you see like my little triceratops horns, like you see like arcs of electricity start to travel up and down the horns, traveling back and forth as I cast summon what is it? Yeah, call lightning. I cast call lightning.
Yep. That's
Oh,
okay,
hell
I was
yeah.
like,
Good choice.
coming.
At
I thought it was-
I'm gonna cast it at level 5. Let's kind of
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Strong.
So,
and as I do it, like you see like the electricity build up between my horns, and the electricity shoots out from my horns up into the cloud, and then the lightning bolt just strikes down upon one of these guys.
I love it. So let's see. Range is 120 feet, 60-foot radius, which would be the front half of this line of creatures. So that is a dexterity saving throw, I
Yes,
believe.
dexterity 18 save they have to make.
All right. Let me do the thing. I think a 12 is probably not gonna do it.
Oh no, it is not.
Less than that. A natural 1.
Ooh.
17, so no.
Wow.
Less than that. Yeah. I failed. Everybody fails.
Okay, so they all take let's see here. They take 26 points of lightning damage.
Okay. So as the lightning forks out, and you see them just go like almost like standing at attention, for almost floating in the air for a moment, as the skin begins to blister with this damage. It did not like that. And as they look forward to the harbinger of this onslaught. We're gonna go ahead and roll initiative, everybody.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah.
Ew.
Off to a good start there, huh? 1,
Ugh,
2, 3, 4,
that was
5.
terrible.
I say 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Okay. So let me switch this up to more appropriate situation here. Perfecto. 25 through 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 for Beepo. All right. 15 through 20.
Oh, actually,
16.
Reese, 16.
actually
What's-
I
what's
have
up?
a 19.
Ooh. All right, Rosie.
9.
9. All right. Well, let's see. Double check one thing here. So they rolled. Okay. Not. All right, cool. So Beepo, as this call lightning goes off, and 6 of the 12 are targeted and are beginning to smolder, and you hear this like outcry of this like loud scream, and all of them like just move, like, and their eyes are targeting towards Reese. The ones in the back, they just their actual skeletal forms not moving, their heads moving behind, and you all see them take their longbows out, all 12 of them, and they're aiming towards your buddy Reese. What would you like to do?
Ooh. You know what goes well with lightning? And he's gonna pull out a single honeysuckle out of his little fanny pack, and he pulls on it to where there's just a drop, and he tosses the drop, and it erupts into a tidal wave.
Oh shit!
So that's a dexterity 18.
All right, you love to see it. So the range of it is 120 feet. So I'm assuming you're running up to where Reese is.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. And let's see, 30 feet long, 10 feet wide. So that would get the same. I'd say the same wave of folks that unless you wanted to move it somewhere else and hit a different line.
No, that'd be fine.
Okay, great. So 6 dexterity saving throws. I'm getting good at those. Actually, I got one, natural 20. 9, natural 3, natural 1, natural 3 again, and a natural 8, 4, and 11. So only one success for me. Wow!
Hey.
This is great. They're doing well. Go ahead
So
and
that
give me
is
that
that's going to
damage.
be 17 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, 17 points of bludgeoning damage. So,
And they are knocked prone.
okay, I love that. So, all but one are succumb to this onslaught of water, and begin to float in the sea foam. And as the tidal wave comes back, I don't know how long it lasts. Okay, it's just an action. Okay, or that's a casting time. Okay, cool. Just making sure I'm rereading the spell. Spreads out. Okay, so it just spreads out.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And you see 5 of the 6 are barely keeping form. You see the eyes sockets that were inflamed are sort of like a dying fire. They are in deep trouble. So not a bad way to start. Anything else?
That'll be my turn.
Okay. Next up, Rial.
Hey, me. Oh,
Hey,
so
you.
Real is just gonna look at everybody doing the cool stuff, and he looks at Reese, and that's a pretty good idea. And I just turn to the undead and just say, "Do you know what happens to an undead when it's struck by lightning?" And my tiny antenna starts to like wiggle and shake and turn into red, white, and blue, and starts summoning a cloud or dark cloud around the undead, and just starts, I don't know, I'm gonna call lightning on them.
All right,
Also, you
aiming
get
for
an
the
extra D10 because there's already a storm cloud from my storm.
Oh,
cloud adding to it.
that's
true.
right.
Nice, good call.
So, are you
Teamwork.
targeting the same ones that we're targeting, or are you moving it elsewhere?
The same ones.
Okay.
That's Dex 18.
Yep. One success. Natural 20. That's a failure. That's a failure. 12. That's a failure. And 14 failure. So 2 successes. So they barely trying to get up and recover, and as 5 of the 6 just splinter into nothingness. And you just hear this scream again, and just pointing you all out, as you were all 3 of you kind of clustered together at this point. And yeah, not bad. You've taken out 5 of the 6 that were there.
Hell yeah. And oh, that's there's still like a couple of them alive, right?
The one that has been saving the whole time, and then the other 6 on the other side.
Okay. So as a bonus action, I'm gonna turn into an Allosaurus. So you just see
It begins, everyone.
Yep,
So-
bringing out the big guns.
So you just see like Real just do a backflip, and as it turns, it's very animorphed, pretty much. So
love
it's
that.
and I just turn into Allosaurus.
Okay. Let the games begin. We'll love to see it. All right. So next up is these whites that are beginning to move around. Of course, there it is. I was waiting. That was the thing I didn't want to say anything about, because I was like, I didn't want to like set my own expectations outside of what you were going to do. Makes me so fucking happy. Okay.
That's amazing.
So the remaining 7 fan out from around, longbows out, and you see as 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 7 of them left. So that would be a total of 14 longbow attacks, and spread out towards. Let's see, 14. So we'll go with 5 towards Allosaurus Real, Actually, yeah, 5. An additional 5 towards Reese and 4 towards Beepo. So here we go. So 17 to hit.
Hits.
Mm-hmm. Well, this was against Alison's Real.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you know when it's headed your way. Don't worry. 14 to hit, Real.
Yep.
17 to hit.
Oh my God! Yes. Stop it.
Yeah. I got all my ones out. See?
Okay, so my armor class, my dino armor is 13.
Help is moving.
Last one, natural 8 for a 12 to hit.
Yep. Oh wait, 8, 12? No, 12 not.
12, yeah. So that's 4 to hit you? Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's resolve the rest first. So Reese, natural 20. 17 to hit.
Yep.
Dirty 20.
Ooh, yep.
19.
Oof.
So that's
They all hit.
all
Oh
of them hit.
no.
All of them hit me.
All right. So that's 5, 9. So that's yeah. So I didn't do one more. There we go. Natural 19. So yeah, that's all 5.
Oh, now
So
you roll good.
oh, that's 4 headed your way. Natural 18 for a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Natural 19.
Yep.
Natural 3 for a 7 to hit.
Nope.
And another natural 3. So 5. Yeah, 5 with a crit and 2. So let's roll a lot of damage, everyone. So I need all my d8s now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is 8, 13. 13 plus 9 is 22 plus, so it's 32 points of piercing damage as Riel, you are your Allosaurus form is peppered with these black arrows. Also, something that I forgot to mention during House Rule Fun Time is that Duval crits are very special because it is max damage plus what you could roll on the dice plus the modifier. So in this case, I'll give you the total for Reese here. So that's 3.
Hit really hard, y'all.
3, 13, 13, 17, 14, 22, 32 plus 10, 42 points of piercing damage. As you are peppered with these arrows.
Thank goodness
And
for
then
that
last-
HP.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. And lastly, Beepo, you suffer 10 plus 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And they're going to stay where they are, awaiting your response. Rosie, it's your turn.
Okay. So I see all of this lovely lightning,
You do.
and I want to get in on this fun.
Okay.
So I will step forward, raising my arm to the sky, and when I pull it down, we call some more lightning.
I love it. So right before you do that, because I forgot one thing.
Oh no.
Yeah. All of you add 10 points of necrotic damage to that as after a moment, as the pain begins to hit you, this pulse of energy is almost like sucked out of you as your life force is forcefully removed from you.
Oof.
Oof.
Okay. Sorry, Rosie. Go ahead.
That's
Call
okay.
lightning away.
Yep. Call lightning. Do I get that extra D10 because there's already
Yes.
the excellent. I'm doing it
It's
at
call
4th
lightning
level.
concentration.
Yes.
It is. So actually, yeah, I have to roll.
You have a
my
bunch
save.
of concentration checks to do.
Let me make my save before to make sure
Okay.
that doesn't drop.
Okay.
That is a 18.
18 is fine. Yep.
15.
15. Yeah, because that's what it is a total. So yeah, no, you're fine.
Okay.
So close, but cool. So you still have your extra D, is it D8 or D10?
It's a D10.
D10. And I have 7 7 dexterity saving throws to do. Excuse
Yep.
me. Natural 6 for a 9. 3. Natural 1. See, now I'm talking shit. So now they're betraying me. 16 and a natural 5. So
were any of them 18 or higher?
None of them were 18
Okay,
or
so
higher.
they're all gonna take full damage, which is gonna be 31 points of lightning damage.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, beautiful. So that explodes the one that was on the other side, and now the rest of them are in deep water, for lack of a better term. They're not super happy about any of this, actually, if I'm being honest. And who has a pretty sure, well, considering we're all druids here, who has a passive perception of 20 or higher? Is that everybody?
20.
20?
21.
So you see the actual energy that is connected to these whites that is just moving and adjusting based off of the amount of whites that are there. Initially, it was like a large, like almost like a tent of energy, and it's just dissipating bit by bit as these whites are destroyed. Okay, off to a good start. So anything else, Rosie?
That is gonna do it for now.
Tap the round, people.
Oh. Is that Beepo?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Beepo is going to so once again we have they were surrounding the tower, right?
Yep. They're in the front of it now.
They're
remaining
all in the
6.
remaining 6 are in the front. Okay. And are they armed? What are they armed with?
You look over and they're armed with splint mail and a shield, sword, and longbow.
Longbow. Okay. Nobody have any of them drawn their longbows?
They all have their longbows in their hands.
Okay. I'm going to.
Yeah, that's why you are a pincushion right now.
Yes. Okay. I am going to get within. Is everyone with? I know I'm with Rial.
Everybody's all together.
All
because
together.
To get in range to do call lightning and such.
Okay. I'm going to Beepo starts to like blow into the air and then do like this. And he's gonna start casting warding wind.
Ooh.
So this warding wind, this wind starts to blow around us like a shield, and any ranged attacks will have disadvantage.
I love that. That's great. Yeah, just that's fucking cool. All right, so that's your action. Staying where you are.
Staying where I am with these guys and protecting them with the wind.
All right, very cool. I sort of see it like I don't know if anyone's played Mass Effect 2, but like just like near the end of the game where everyone's just like stay together. So that's fucking awesome. All right, Riel, you're up. Allosaurus.
Okay, so
No, Riel's up.
I see. Oh, Riel's up. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So my gold lightning is still on, so I just move it a little bit to the other.
Totally fine.
So that's gonna be Dex 18 from you.
I'm getting real good at these, you guys.
Well, you shouldn't.
Yeah, don't.
Well, here's the funny thing. I didn't roll above an 11, so
Wow.
11 plus 3, 14. So roll that damage.
So that's 10 plus the extra, so 19 lightning
19.
damage.
How do you want to do this?
Hell yeah! So you just see this Allosaurus sprout this tiny antenna over it, and that antenna focus on the other undead, So the lightning hits me, and I just, from my mouth, I just do these thunder beam or lightning beam from my mouth and like go
Okay.
directly at it.
The cloud sort of moves over towards you and strikes you with lightning, and you just channel it inside of your Allosaurus self, and it extends and it explodes out, and they are turned to dust. And you all see the energy that was surrounding the tower completely dissipate.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well done.
And I just roar because I'm still an Allosaurus.
As you do. As you do.
Does
All right.
this mean we can go now?
This does mean we can go now, and I take a big old bite of that tomato because I need it.
I would like to examine that statue that had glowing eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make a. Are you trying to climb up towards it, or are you just looking at it from down where you are?
Nah, I'm just looking at it from
Okay.
down where I am.
Cool.
Perception.
Sure.
Oh my god, that's a natural one.
Hey,
Oh.
boy.
Hey.
That's a ebony ivory. What's that dark metal sound word? Weird. Ooh, piece of candy. so
It
as
seems safe
the
to me.
adrenaline begins to leave, as you see yourselves covered in black arrows, what would you like to do?
I just take this moment just to like brush these black arrows off because I got hit really hard earlier.
Yeah, you did.
And what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna like sit down and I'm going to cast Healing Spirit
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
at a level 2.
Okay.
So then when I cast it, you see what looks like a little like ethereal green energy of a Yoshi just pops out. It like pops out the ground, and it starts. It just like running around between everyone who needs healing. So you all take 1 point of healing from each of you, but we all get healing if we all just sit down for a
the thought
bit.
that counts.
It's the thought that counts, though.
It goes like every round
Yeah,
or so.
it's,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
actually a D6, isn't it?
Yes, the D6, yeah.
Yeah. So
You get to do it. It depends on how long we
That's
stay here. You could
it's-
do a couple
yeah.
rounds.
So it's up to it's up to
Yeah,
a minute. So you can do
If you
friggin'
want to
10
stick
rounds of
around
it.
for a little bit, I can heal you guys up.
Yeah, in 1
myself
minute you
up.
can heal 6
Yeah.
times.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I'll say go ahead and roll it up for 6.
Yeah, I turn back into a real.
Okay. Yeah, you did it at second level, right? So that's actually 2d6.
No, it starts at level 2.
Oh, wow. I don't know how to read. So
You all get 16 points of healing back.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you.
very cool. All right.
And the little Yoshi, after it does its job, it does a little like wow, and it disappears.
And what you start to notice now that the energy that sort of necrotic yellowish energy is gone because the whites seemingly are gone. You actually see, especially as you're sitting around waiting for the Yoshi to heal everyone, there is this pulse of green energy opposite from where the energy is coming in. It seems to be like a wave going into the tower.
Sounds inviting.
Very inviting.
Is
Oh,
everybody
we have
okay?
to go in. We have to go inside. Is that what you're saying? Because I prefer if we sit outside a little bit longer.
Beepo will wait with you, but Beepo wants to go.
If Beepo wants to go, then we'll go. He slowly, begrudgingly stands up.
So, as you kind of look at the tower itself, you don't see a entranceway of any as you sort of begin to look even around.
No entrance, you said?
You know, at least from as you look at it as it is.
Going to cast detect magic.
Okay. So you cast detect magic, and immediately, the area around you is it's almost like a bit taken aback initially because it screams of necromancy everywhere, all around this area. There's some hints of conjuration sort of in the area as well. What surrounds the actual statue itself is sort of a blip of abjuration, but what you notice more than anything else is the actual area around the tower itself seems to just pulse and pulse like a heartbeat.
I'm gonna inspect this statue a little further, knowing its
Okay.
hydration.
So are you trying to climb up, or?
Yeah, I want to get close to its face.
Okay, give me a strength check.
Strength check. Oh boy. Whoop. Ay. It's an 8.
Say 8.
8.
8. So you try to reach up, and there's not like any sort of like grip or anything outside of the small like inscriptions of the outline of the demons and skulls and things. It is very slippery and almost like alien. It doesn't feel very good.
Okay. Anyone have ideas?
I don't know what is happening. What did you see, people?
There is magic everywhere, but this statue is interesting. But the magic pulses. I don't know if that means anything. Like maybe it's alive?
It's alive.
Do you think it is strong? Because I can try and dispel, but I don't know. It might be very strong.
Seems very strong.
It's like this might
Alright.
be the source of at least one of these big energy pulses.
Should we destroy it?
If we want to...
Well,
I think so.
I think we have to destroy it from the inside. We need to get in. What is this, what is the tower made of?
It appears to be this like dark, like ebony metal.
Oh, it's metal.
Yeah,
It's metal. Okay. Okay.
yeah. And another thing that you would notice is, as you're up close and personal, is the area around it is disturbed because of the actual physical like slamming into the earth. So it's like the outline around it is actually surrounded by dirt as well.
Dirt. Wait, I'm sorry. What is surrounded by dirt?
The instead of it being like grass around like in the middle of the forest, it's all like like fresh dirt because it's slammed into the earth.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I just forgot to mention that earlier.
Oh, and how high is the tower?
Tower itself, where did my note of that go? It's about 500 feet.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think we may need to try to dispel something on it if we want to try to figure out a way inside of it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Rosie, this is you.
Rosie, I believe in you.
We believe in you.
Merci. Let's see. What level do I want to do it at?
That's a great question.
Probably have to roll no matter what. Yeah, probably have to roll no matter what. All right, we'll go 5th.
Okay. So you reach out and close your eyes, and based off the information that Beepo gave you, and as you search inside yourself and just manifest dispelling whatever this is. That was the correct level that you needed.
Hell yeah!
Hey.
If you all
There we
see this sudden of abjuration and conjuration magic that is surrounding the tower, the actual the descriptions of or inscriptions of these demons and skulls begin to sort of like the outline of like a covering just move out and away, and then just with the wind dissipate into nothing.
Wow.
You could
It
open your eyes, Rosie. You did it.
And
Good job.
as that happens, you hear a small click,
Uh-oh.
and as a small doorway opens,
Hey.
and inside you see the outline of kind of this pinkish energy.
Do we want to be stealthy? Because I can make us more stealthy
Yes.
on the way in.
Good idea.
Real just went in.
We'll catch up. We'll catch up.
We'll catch up.
Tomatoes.
Wait, oh man, that tiny gnome, I would.
Is he gonna stay within 30 feet of me as I cast Pass Without Trace?
I'll let it
30 feet?
happen.
Yeah, it's 30 feet. Great.
Sure,
Great. I cast it as soon as
You
Lord.
did. As soon as you're like, oh god, no! Yeah.
Oh god, no! Be quiet!
Cool. I would like everybody to give me a stealth check then.
Plus 10.
Yep. Plus
Oh, I get advantage on
That
that.
is a 27 for me.
Ooh. You'll love to see it.
Thank God for that plus 10, because that is.
That's
God.
a 30.
I missed
30.
my rogue stats.
Nice.
17 for me.
Yeah, I got a 30-20.
30-20. Even with the 20. Even with the plus 10?
Oh, then 30.
Oh, dirty 30, baby.
30-30.
Beepo?
That was a 30.
Oh, 30. Ooh.
Ooh,
All right. So 3 30s and a 27. Is that right?
looks that way. Yeah, I got a 27.
All right. You love to see it. Okay. So you all come into this small chamber. It's about 30 feet high, and you see this circular hole in the floor, as well as, in addition, in the ceiling, as well. And the actual outline of the circular hole in the floor seems to go into the darkness and into nothing. And you also see 4 brass arms just out about halfway up the wall of this chamber that anchor and the reason for the pinkish color that you saw earlier, as this purplish pink crystal is at the center.
Does everybody see that pink crystal?
Yep, I see the pink crystal.
It's pretty.
It is pretty pretty. Should we destroy it?
Oh, I think we should destroy it. This has to be one of the reasons this is powering this tower.
Let's do it.
Do we
Okay.
How high up is this pink crystal in front of us?
30 feet.
30 feet?
Oh,
Okay. Oh, cool. Okay, then I can do this. I put my hand down on the ground, like under where the crystal is at,
Mm-hmm.
and I cast Bones of Earth.
Oh,
yes.
what is
And-
that?
Okay.
The ground rumbles, and suddenly this gigantic T-Rex skull just shoots up out the earth and just clamps down around the crystal. As Bones of Earth, what it does is I can create up to 6 pillars of stone to burst up from places on the ground that I can see within range. It has to be at least a diameter of 5 feet and a height up to 30 feet. The ground where the pillar appears must be wide enough for this diameter. And whoever gets caught if the pillar is prevented from reaching its full height or slams into something, it takes 6d6 bludgeoning damage and is
Okay.
restrained.
Okay.
Wow.
Go ahead and roll it up.
And that's 18 points of bludgeoning damage as this T-Rex skull just shoots out and just clamps down on it, tries to crush it, trying to break the crystal.
Okay. So as it does, you begin to see the outline of the spider-like breakage, but it seems to still be working, at least, or doing whatever it's supposed to do.
Reese looks at that. He's like, well, I tried enough. And he turns to about to go to...
I did my best.
He just like moves to the back of the group, pulls out a flask and takes a sip.
Does it seem like that did damage though, or does it seem unaffected?
It does. It certainly has an impact.
Okay.
That's why the you see the outline of the spider-like looking
Okay.
damage there. Spider web is what I should have said. But words are hard, everybody.
Words are very hard.
Okay.
Okay.
Just as a reminder, there's still the hole up above the on the ceiling as well.
Oh yeah. Are there stairs here, or can we climb up there?
The only way that you see from the entrance perspective is where you came from, the hole in the middle of the floor, and the hole up above you.
What,
And
and
the
you
crystal.
say that there's a hole. Is it a hole to the outside?
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay.
So you look up, it looks pretty dark. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. Ugh, gross. 13.
13. It's pretty dark, but you definitely see and notice a now familiar pinkish glow from up there as well.
Okay, so this is Robo thinking about it. So the thing is that the crystal came from the ground, and right now is on the top of the building we're in, the tower we're in.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Essentially, the crystal is right below that that hole in the ceiling.
And there's like a light we see above that one that's
Correct.
mimicking the one. Okay, so this
Correct,
is definitely
correct.
one of other pink crystals in
That
this tower.
sounds likely.
Okay.
Would anybody like to go there, up there?
I think we have to.
I think we need to.
You can
Can I
certainly
and
try.
firebolt the closest one first.
What is that?
Yeah, you want to firebolt that crystal?
Oops. Yeah, the one that Reese already started to damage.
Sure. That's a range spell attack, if I remember correctly.
20. Yep. It's 120 feet. Am I close enough?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
within
It's
120
it's only
feet?
like
Yeah.
25
Alright.
feet up. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, here we go. 21.
21 will hit.
Alright, so it's going to take 9 plus 7, 16 plus 4 is 20 points of fire damage. Pew!
So as you pew pew towards this crystal, the crystal itself is ignited in fire and then begins to shard off, going inert and crystallizing and falling to pieces on the floor. Initially, well, and then through the hole. Gone.
So it kind of just like got sucked into the hole.
Mm-hmm.
The pieces.
Is there still a pink glow in the hole above?
There is.
Oh,
Okay.
Should we try that again on the upper ones?
looks like we may have to. Riel, you said you can get us up there.
I can get myself up there. I don't know if you can get. And so you see Rial take out from he has a little pouch, this tiny little coat. Well, it's a coat? A cloak. And he puts it around and he tightens it up. And you see Rial, I'll go up there, and if it's safe, I'll call for you. and I'll just spread the cloak, and it's like wings, and I just go, I am Batcan. And I use my cloak of the bat, and I flow up.
Okay.
Excellent.
That's phenomenal. Great. So you shoot up into this secondary chamber, and this section has that another crystal as you so put together. But as you sort of approach, the darkness sort of changes, and as you see the outline of these large swirling gates, and as you approach, you hear this like vroom, vroom, all around you, and you see the outline of 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks to be you see stars and a planet that you don't recognize. But what's probably a concern is you see, even from this far away, the outline of the greenery that is on all 4 of these planets beginning to slowly in spots go gray.
Good, Robo.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Damn it. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. So I just turned back to everybody, and it seems like we are not alone. And this is affecting a lot of places, too.
Is there something up there to destroy?
There's
You
not.
see a crystal.
There's a crystal here. I'm going to try and destroy it.
As you say that, the temperature of the room dips.
Shit.
About 10 or 12 degrees. You weren't wrong about being not alone, just in a different context. You see the outline of, coming from all 4 of these planar looking portals, these dark shapes. You see the outline of a dark claw. And beady glowing eyes. Sort of the consistency of those whites. This is these dark robed figures.
And I just, my tiny bulb starts turning red. Doop, doop, doop. And I just turn to everybody, and we're not alone. And I just turn to whatever this creature is and say, hello, friend. How can I help you?
Roll initiative.
Damn it!
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Everybody?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be better than last time. Oh my god. It was so much worse.
That is 21 for me.
21. Woo! And I'll finish describing what these are in a minute. So 25 through 20. Anyone else besides
1.
Reese? 21 for Reese. 15 through 20.
Oh no.
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh no.
10 through 15.
10.
10. Oh my god. Who wants to go first? I would say probably Rial,
Rial.
considering the situation.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. All right. And oh, Rosie, what happened, boo boo?
Oh, I rolled a natural 1.
Oh,
Okay.
Get it out now.
Get it all out the system. Got to get it all out now.
Gotta get it all out now.
The balance has to be restored at some point, so there's got to be 2 natural 20s in there somewhere.
There definitely does. So from these portals appears these wraith-like, not even skeletal, just all darkness. And you see the outline of these small, almost king-like crowns. would you like to do, everybody? Reese, you're up.
Okay, so I definitely see these things in front of me, or are they
There
above
you
us?
you just hear you first of all you see Riel's red alert, and you do hear the sounds of something. And from Riel, from your vantage point, as they enter into this space, it's like this wraith-like tornado is beginning to surround you. As the temperature continues to dip. So you do hear something not real like in there for sure. So what you do with that information is certainly...
Okay, so I look up at that. I'm like, oh, that's not good. And I put a clawed hand to my chest, and my eyes go from like the normal, like bright blue to red eyes, as like the scales that are like my scale like feet like suddenly become bright red, along with like along my arms become match the same color as bright red, and my hair suddenly just engulfs into flames, and these large wings grow out of my back as I cast Draconic Transformation.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Fly up into through the hole.
No problem.
I yell at Riel. I yell, Jock, and I unleash a breath weapon spraying out amongst these things.
Oh my god,
God.
that is
Nice.
phenomenal.
So it has to make they have to make a dex save.
Okay. And yeah, as you spray, you just... And it's 30 feet, right?
60
cone?
feet.
60 feet cone? Oh, geez, yeah.
60-foot cone.
Yeah. Even with like a 30-foot cone, you would have been able to hit all four of these guys if you move it all around the room. So it's 4... Because, man, just deck save city tonight, you know?
Yeah, really.
And let's see. Ooh, let me pull that up again. Okay, so 14's not going to do it, I assume?
No, it's not. It's a 18 dex save.
Okay. Boy, oh boy, looks like... yep, that's a failure for all four of those. No doubt about it.
Okay. So that is 68. Oh, they all take 35 points of fire damage.
And you hear this unworldly scream coming from them as their shape is just beginning to and their outline begins to just almost like cloak in and out of existence. That was a lot of damage.
And I like swoop down, I land next to Riel, and I yell down at the others. It's like, there's ghost things up here with crowns. I'm guessing king ghosts. If there was a hierarchy of ghosts, these will probably be the kings of the ghosts.
Yeah, that fits totally. Okay, so not a bad start. Anything else?
That's it. That's all I can do.
Action, bonus action, movement. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally makes sense. Now it's the Wraith's turn. So, as 2 and 2 leave this tornado just floating up and around and begin to and you feel your life force once again being targeted as they will try to life drain. First of all, so 2 and 2. So Rial, that's a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And a 18 to hit.
Yep.
All right. And then Reese, 12 to hit.
Miss.
And 14 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay. So, first things first. 1, 2, 3. All right, so Rial, you take. I'm gonna give you both of these at once here. 7, 8. So that's 15. So 15 plus 15, 25, 25, 13. So that's a total of, for both of those, 30, 40, 42 points. Nope, 44 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to give me 2 Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Constitution saving throw plus 3. That's 19 and 17.
Okay, so both of those you succeed on. So your hit point maximum is not reduced by this damage. But if you fail, it will be. This reduction lasts until you take a long rest. Now,
this is fine.
Reese. Let's see. So you only were targeted by 1, so you give me 1 con save, please. 5.
Okay, con save.
Yep. 5. 11.
That is a 15.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. 11, 17, 20 points of necrotic damage. All right. That is their turn. Okie dokie. Rial, it is your turn, sir.
Shit. Okay. So Rial just turns to Reese and says, "Thank you for your help, friend." And
You're welcome.
And I'll just, you know what? Let's go with it. I'm just gonna. Reese is just gonna look at Rial. The whole lid of my can starts opening up, and I don't know. You just see like tiny rays going into my can.
Tangy?
What?
Did you say tangy?
No.
Oh, what did you say?
What did I say?
That's why I was like, wait a second, tangy? Like
Tangy? No.
the taste? These tasty rays?
No.
Sorry.
Well, this rays of sunshine go into my can body, and you see like this tiny light from my can, and I'll cast Sunbeam on that thing.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds fun. Okay, cool. So,
And so it's basically a solar beam, pretty much.
yeah, yeah. All right, Venusaur, let's go. So, yeah, absolutely. So, let's see. Does that start now?
Yeah,
Or is
it's con 18.
Con 18. Yep. So each creature in the line. So, it's 5 foot wide, 60 feet. So you would only target one of the 4.
Okay, it's a concentration thing? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, but it's a 60-foot long line. If you could place it to target 2. Also.
Okay, I'll do that.
So 2 con saves, eh? That's 9. 12. Probably not gonna do it. I don't think. And a 17.
17. 17 doesn't make it, and the other one was what?
It was lower than that.
Okay, then, yeah.
Roll that damage
It's
up.
con 18. And that's 40. 40 radiant damage.
What?
How do you want to do this?
Oh, hell yeah. So my solar beam just goes like tiny rays go into my can and like very, very calm.
Yeah.
Tiny. Okay.
Glad we resolved that. Because that would have bothered me. Why did he say tangy? Here I am 3 years from now. Okay, yeah. As this large, unworldly scream once again, as they just, it's like they never existed. Just mid-scream, you just hear, right, it's gone.
Hell yeah.
2 down, 2 to go. Anything else?
That's all.
All right, Beepo, you're up.
So what's left?
Two of these wraith tornado looking peoples, but you're still downstairs.
And I know that the crystal was 30 feet up. How far can we see him?
You can see, I'll say with the outline of the sunbeam, even though as you're staring up, you'll catch the outline of at least one from your vantage point
Okay.
Also-
as they're swirling around.
Also, something
Yeah,
to
what's up?
mention: the gigantic T-Rex skull is not concentration. So there is a 30-foot pillar that you could climb up into the hole if you wanted to.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not
That's
concentration;
fun.
it stays there. Yeah.
That's cool.
How much action does it take to climb?
I'll say it's just your
Movement.
whole movement.
Okay, I'm gonna take my whole movement then, so I can get a good look at these guys.
Yeah, great,
And,
absolutely.
I'm gonna literally stand on top of this T-Rex skull.
Okay.
Look up and see
Yep.
one.
Yep.
And just be like, "Do you know what's better than sunlight? Moonlight." And
Fantastic.
So
Okay,
that's
that's
gonna
cool.
be a Constitution saving throw. It's gonna be. I'm gonna center it on one that I can see, but it is a 5-foot radius.
Okay. Yeah, this was a cylinder. This is the one I was thinking of when I was right before I looked at Sunbeam.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you'd be able to target one. But I think that the saving throw doesn't happen until their turn, if I recall.
Yes. At the start of.
Enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it now. Oh yeah. Okay. Natural 3.
Ooh, not bad. Okay, so that is gonna be 18 points of radiant damage.
18 points of radiant damage. Okie dokie dokie. Yeah, they are not having a good time. As it begins to scream out in pain.
And
Staying where you are.
I'm gonna.
Decision.
You know what? No, I've cast it. So, well, no, because I'm gonna want to move it to the other guy. I will stay where I am.
Okay, Rosie.
All right. I am going to jump in the air, and as
All right.
I'm jumping, I'm wild shaping into a giant eagle to get.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And just
Flying through.
for flavor's sake, the feathers and things, they're like fiery colors. Kind of looks like a phoenix, but it's an eagle.
Cool. Flaming eagle.
Hell yeah.
Love it. So
All
that's
right.
because you're Circle of the Moon, right? Or are you
No, Wildfire.
You're Wildfire. Okay, cool. So that was your action, right?
That was that was my action.
That's why I had to ask.
Yeah, that was my action. So I just go up there and look really scary, I guess.
Well, we out here. We out here. We out here. Beautiful. All right, cool. Top of the round, Reese.
The wild ship is a bonus action? What?
If you're
Circle
Circle of the
of
Moon, it's a bonus action.
Oh. Hmm.
It's
All right.
All right, so there is how many left?
One. Well, two actually.
Two.
But
Okay, so
one's got Moonbeam on the grill.
I'm going to my wings spread out and I swoosh towards the one that isn't hit by the moonbeam,
Okay.
and I hold out my hand, and these green claws extend from my hand like Wolverine style with a loud snick noise as I go for a primal savagery on that one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
Does an 18 hit?
18 does hit.
Ooh, okay. That's gonna be 3d10 poison damage. That's 14 points of poison damage.
Love to see it. So yeah, as you collide into it, you said poison?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it poison?
Got it.
Yes, poison damage.
Got it. Okay. So as you ride into it with your claw,
My mistake. Acid damage. my mistake.
acid, that does make a difference. As you reach in and feel for a minute your claw, if you will, the connection that ties the wraith to this plane. As you rake through it, it doesn't do as much damage as you were hoping for.
Not good difference.
Good difference.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
And that is my That was my action.
Okay.
So yeah, that's all I do right now.
All right. Sounds good. All right. Race turn up. So, first things first. I owe Beepo a con save. Natural 1. Great. Go ahead and roll that damage, please.
Where are you? Oof. 28
Oh.
radiant.
Although I want to do this.
Yay, Beepo!
Was this the same one that I got before?
Mm-hmm.
So you just see Beepo just like holding up their hands, just like, ooh, pretty. and then Beepo just goes, more, and then just like pulls his hands down, and then just like this beam of energy just goes until it like disintegrates.
No longer on this plane of existence. Absolutely. You love to see it. Second one, however. Who does it want to go after? Because it is not happy. You killed all its friends, you guys. Yeah, it's gonna go after Reese. Let's see. So first things first.
Can I use my reaction?
Now's the time.
Nope. So when a smaller, larger creature that you can see dies within 30 feet of you or your wildfire spirit, you can use your reaction to cause primal flames to spring from the body. When a creature you can see touches these flames, the creature regains hit points or takes fire damage. So who's close and who needs healing? Perfect.
Pretty much everybody.
I say touch it, but all you hear is claw.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So
And you can do that with it while in wild shape form?
I mean, it says you retain the benefit of any features from your class, race, or other source, and you can use them in the new form.
Good enough for me.
If the new form is physical, capably of doing so?
It's a one shot. Who
Alright, cool.
cares?
Alright,
Let's
2d10
go.
plus 5 coming
Yeah.
your way.
No rules
8
lawyering. I
plus
don't want to hear nothing from none of
9.
y'all.
14 points back to you, Reese.
Nice. As your wounds are healed, as this wraith goes in to try to suck the very essence of your existence out of you. I rolled a 9.
You're not doing well tonight.
Shit. My dice are like, you've been out of town for a week. So we're mad. And I'm just like, I hear you, dice. I definitely
How
do.
dare.
Petty
How
dice.
dare you? But considering the situation, yeah, okay. So, you all see as this wraith recoils from essentially this entire onslaught, and you see the crystal begin to glow, and you see this outline of this pink energy hit the top of all 4 of these doors, and the pulse then collides into all of you, and I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
17.
Oof.
17. Woo! 17 is a success.
9.
9 is a failure.
4. Oh.
17.
Maybe
Is a
Beepo.
failure.
17.
17 is a success. So, those of you that rolled below 16 or higher, you take half the 35 points of necrotic damage.
Well, I'm not an eagle anymore.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh no, so that means I'm gonna fall. Oh no.
I know you wouldn't fall. The pillar is right there.
It's okay.
The two
Yeah.
skulls there.
Yep.
Cool.
Then those that saved, you take half, which would be 17.
I have a question.
Sure.
So that's 35, but the eagle only had 26. Do I take the remaining?
You take the other 9.
9? Yeah, cool.
Correct.
That's what I thought.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Cool. You're quite welcome. Now let's see. Where were we? So that was still the Wraith's turn. Wraith can't do much else. Riel.
I just use my flash cannon on the. There's still a wraith, right?
Correct.
Well, I'll just turn to Reese and they probably have this. And I just turn my flash cannon into the crystal, so hopefully it destroys.
Okay.
Nice.
And do you want me to roll to attack, or?
Well, what does the flash cannon do?
It's like basically just move my sunbeam into that.
Oh, got it. Yes, of course. In that case, so this is what your bonus action to do that, if my memory's right.
It's an action.
Oh, it's an action to do that. Okay. Execution line, duration, blah blah blah. Sure, why not? Let's see. Well, a crystal does not exactly have a constitution, if you will. Let's see. Let me check one thing here. Where did I put the hit points that said crystal? I forgot. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Go ahead and roll damage on it.
It's 37.
37 points of what kind of damage?
It's radiant damage.
Radiant, 37. Okay, cool. So yeah, it begins to like almost as the sun hits the crystal, as it hits the beams of sunlight, all echo around the room, and you kind of see it hit all four of the doors as well, and you actually see the crystal itself as almost in response to your onslaught begin to pulse again, but you do see the outline of it begin to as it is damaged, but it's beginning to glow.
Oh crap! Might have powered it up. Yeah.
It's similar to the one below. It seems to be damaged, but it's not inert as the other one is, to put it that way.
Okay, and yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
All right, Beepo, you're up.
So I have a question.
Go for it.
I'm a warcaster, right? So I have advantage on con saves to maintain my spell.
Correct.
But I failed the Constitution saving throw that was before. So would that make me lose concentration on my spell, or is it going to be a different roll?
No, you would just roll the concentration check now.
Okay. So let me do that really quick.
Because you failed, so the DC would be 18.
I hit it 18.
Perfect.
Perfect. Okay, so I've got my moonbeam still up.
Okay.
And I'm going to. You said there was one more ring wraith thing. Yeah. Okay. Then I'm going to move it to them.
Okay. That was moonbeam, right?
Yes.
Let's see. Cool. Natural 20.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh.
So it's gonna take.
Yeah. What's half of that?
Takes half of. Got the dice going. Woo! It's gonna take half of 36, so it's 18.
18. Okay. Yeah. It's looking really, really hurt. Like almost to the point of sadness. You actually see the crown itself is like dissipates like in like a dark shadow, and you see that outline disappear into one of the doors.
Ooh. Okay. All right. That's it for me.
All right, Rosie.
All right. I assume I like to imagine that I'm dangling from this T-Rex skull after having grabbed it. So I'm just going to.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
Okay. So I'm holding on, and with my other hand, I'm just gonna try and firebolt the crystal.
Great.
Again, because that
Again.
worked great last time.
Yeah,
Again.
sure.
A little is good, more must be better. All right, so that's gonna be 14.
14 to hit. Not gonna do it.
Yeah, yes.
Ricochets
No!
off. Ping. That's your action.
Yeah.
As you pout on this floating skull. Anything else?
Yep. Can I try and climb up on top of the skull so I'm not hanging anymore? Or would that be an action?
Yeah. Make a strength check real quick.
Okay.
As you muscle up.
Come on, dice. Come on. Natural 20!
Hey!
Yeah. Yeah.
There it is.
Have you ever done? Has Rosie ever done a muscle up before?
No, this is absolutely her first.
Desperate times, desperate measures.
Adrenaline.
I'll say with a natural 20, not only are you on top, you shoot up into the area if you want to. I'll give you that option.
I just picture Rosie, the picture of refined high elf, just doing the most feral scream as he pulls
just like,
himself up.
I'm so mad about this fire.
That's exactly what happens.
Oh my god, that's fantastic. All right, cool. Yeah, that's not too shabby. So that's Rosie's turn. We're back to the top of the round, Reese.
I'm gonna unleash my force breath attack on this crystal again.
Okay. And
so it needs to make us dexterity save.
yeah, and you're still flying, aren't you?
No, I landed back down.
Okay. Because I was gonna say if you were flying, you could angle it to hit the wraith and the crystal. If you
I'm just gonna go just to hit the crystal.
All right.
So it needs to make a dex save, which I'm guessing is nothing. So it takes.
That's it's a crystal.
It's a crystal.
It's a crystal.
It takes all that damage. It takes 68. So. Uh, 26 points of force damage.
26 points of force damage as the crystal itself begins to melt into this pinkish energy that then descends and then detonates all around the chamber. And I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So I have a ring of evasion.
Ooh,
Nice.
yeah,
Oh.
that's great.
Nice.
Real good.
I will
really
use
great.
one of
Real-
its
real good.
charges to succeed on this.
That's
Nice.
real good.
So how it works, if I recall correctly, is if you fail, you still take half damage. The fail to save, you still take half damage. If you succeed, you take nothing.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
It's like the rogues.
Fail. Oh,
So
I
it's
see.
like, yes,
Yeah.
rogues,
Yes,
yes.
that is
That's
exactly
how it
what
works.
rogues
It's
do.
rogues.
Okay.
So yeah,
I
so you roll,
failed.
no, okay, so you'll take half of 17, or half of 35. So you'll take 17 points of damage.
Okay.
What about everybody else?
I rolled a 10.
10. Not gonna do it. 25 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
15.
Rial, what'd you roll?
21.
21. 17 points of necrotic damage. Rosie,
15.
15. 35 points of
Yeah.
necrotic damage.
Oh.
Okay. But the glowing no longer exists. So it's just you and the wraith.
And the rooms still exist, the doors?
The doors do, yes.
Okay.
They do indeed. So, yeah, so that was
you gotta make a
Reese.
con
Anything
save.
else, Reese?
I make a con save first.
Okay.
That is a 18.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for
Okay,
the
so my draconic form stays up.
Okay, cool. I didn't know that was concentration.
And
Good to know.
That's all I can do right now.
Okay.
Because I did my action, and I have
Gotcha.
no bonus action.
And now it's the race turn. Let's see, who was up close and personal? Probably Rial. So it's floating, and it's going to attempt to make its way through one of the doors. So Rial, if you want, you can get an attack of opportunity on it as it's leaving your threat.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna take that.
Swing away.
Using what? Using my sunbeam, or
No,
it's
unless you're
more
a
of an
warcaster.
arm strike.
Unless you're a warcaster, it's a physical strike, melee attack.
Okay, then I'll use my. Sure. Maybe I'll kill it with 4 points of unarmed strike, but first.
Hey, roll them up.
Never know.
That's a 10.
10 to hit.
Yep.
Sweet.
No. As it floats through the doorway and is gone. And you are all worse for the wear. But the crystal is destroyed. And you also notice that as you destroy the crystal, another hole opens up. And we're gonna take a break.
Hey.
Woo,
Alright.
what a first half! Jesus.
Boy.
job,
The
team.
dice are ridiculous. So we're back at about 5 to 10. So go pee, hydrate, or get a beer or liquor of your choice, whatever. You know, we're down to party. You know what I mean? So we'll be back in a few minutes. Thanks very much for being here. Be back in a few. Welcome back, butts. So it is going to be it's been a pretty wild first half. So see how second half goes. So thanks for coming back and hanging out with us. So last we left off as our beloved party of Oops All Druids discovered and began to explore this large tower and discovered a few interesting things, like fighting a wave of whites, fighting pink and purple crystals that are trying to kill them, as well as strange wraiths, ring wraiths, as they were called, which I love. But the energy itself seeming to have dissipated, the doors themselves to these other worlds that are turning from green to gray, sort of reminding you of what's at stake, as the chamber above, apparently a small hole again in the ceiling above. But also, our friends are probably decently hurt, so we'll kick it back in on that note.
Can I cast? Let's do healing spirit, or wait, healing. No, yeah, healing, because that gets more people, right? Healing spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, great. All right, I will cast that, and I'm gonna do it at 3rd level. So we're gonna get 2d6 health back. So we get 6 plus 1. 7 points back to everybody.
All right.
I
Awesome.
mean, if we have time, we can continue to use that for another
we could.
5 rounds.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, y'all can short rest here if you want. What would you like to do?
I'll realistically say, I am really hurt. Would anybody be okay if we just rested for a while?
I'm actually very hurt also. I think we could stand a rest.
Is that this okay with me?
Awesome.
So I should roll that 5 more times.
Mm-hmm.
Before you start rolling that dice,
Oh no.
the door's still open. You hear, well, first you feel a familiar temperature come down.
Oh no.
Oh no.
No. Ugh.
So what'd you like to do?
I'm trying to spell this door shut.
Do we want to run? Are we done at this location?
The crystal is destroyed, but
Yeah.
It was?
Should we go through a door?
The door's
oh, it wasn't destroyed.
It was. No, it was.
Another one?
You're
If we look up.
not here at least.
pieces got sucked down below. Maybe we gotta go below.
There's so you do see the outline of these shadow claws again entering through all the doors. But the difference between last time and this time is you have an exit.
Oh, that's right. We have a new
that's right,
hole
yeah.
above us.
Yeah.
Up.
Go up, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Bat camps.
Okay.
Spread my wings and fly up.
And fly. Yep. And so is the skull still? How long does the skull last?
The skull lasts. I think it's. Let's see. It lasts for. That's it. It's there.
And it's gone.
It's
Okay.
just there. It doesn't,
Oh, it's just
doesn't-
there. Oh,
yeah.
okay. So we'll say for the sake of simplicity that utilizing those of us that are flying and skull, you're able to exit the chamber without another wraith tornado attack by the skin of your teeth. This new chamber, you see all around you, is filled with these shattered, what look to be the outline of relics. You see the outline of this massive, broken, stone-faced, there are shattered temple columns, large collection of crystals, and the shattered remains of what looks to be some sort of ancient stone kind of gateway, like starts at the top and then moves down to the sides. And in the middle of this chamber is a deep pool of this just straight up black liquid that's covering the floor of this area. And it seems to be dripping from a pipe running from the ceiling. But no doors, no wraiths. You could probably short rest here instead.
Is there any crystals in here either? Or just the pipe?
Not of the boom variety, no.
Okay. All right.
The crystals that you see are just like a collection, like on the ground.
Okay.
About 4 or 5 of them, emerald in color.
I think we could take a bit of a short rest here.
That would be lovely.
All right. Now you can roll those dice.
Ah. Short rest.
Anything going on during your repairing of wounds?
I do.
Um,
35 back to everybody.
thank you.
Thank you.
Woo!
Nice.
Look at all that healing.
Woo!
Big ol' heal.
And then I'm pretty sure as a druid you get things on your short rest that you should look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get my wild shapes back.
Yep.
Yep.
Wild shapes.
Wild shape for everybody.
Get some spells back as well. Up to 4th level, I think.
Nice.
So it'll be 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I'm really not that hurt, so I'm just gonna use 2 hit dice.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
How is everybody looking? How is everybody looking?
Look fantastic. Thank you.
I've seen better days. My shirt's torn. I really like this shirt.
I can help with that if you want me.
Oh, you could. That would be great, actually.
All right.
I love this shirt.
Would you mind if I hold it?
Oh, yeah. So he takes off the shirt, hands it over.
What? Okay. And you take up your shirt and I just do mending. And actually, I just put it all inside my can. And I just shake a little bit as if I was like a washing machine, pretty much. And I take it out and it's all mended.
Thank you. He shakes it out a bit, puts it on. Yeah, good as new. Thank you, Rao.
You're welcome. How are you, people?
Beeple's good. Beeple's having fun.
I'm glad you're having fun. This is really fun for me too.
Oh, I'm having a ball today. I got exploded several times.
And
I mean, Rosie almost fell. Rosie, I was surprised. I believe that was the first chin up you ever done in your entire life.
it felt amazing.
You looked amazing. Yes, it was pretty good.
Yes. I am sad I did not get to do anything as a flame eagle, but there's always another chance, another creature to fight. Yes.
Well, I don't think our adventure's over anytime soon.
Yes, what is next?
Do you mind if I interrupt?
Oh!
And the voice is coming from the gateway as it lights up with this green energy. You see the outline of this long-haired elf, tattoos and sigils all over their body, wearing a long cloak of the outline of what appears to be brown, but it's kind of covered in this green energy. Hello, strangers.
Hello, friend.
What brings
Hello.
you to the Dread Nexus?
A dread nexus?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's where you are. I guess welcome or something.
What do we do here?
I could ask you the same question. But then again, I'm kind of stuck here, so.
What do you mean you're stuck here?
Well, do you know who this tower belongs to?
No.
No.
Oh, well, I guess allow me to educate you, I suppose. Actually, first, where are my manners? My name is Ion Damien, and I am currently stuck between the life and death situation because I was thrown in this gateway by the proprietor of this establishment, a lovely lady by the name of Genma. Actually, Gemna. Yeah, Gemna. Right. It's been a while. Sorry. You've been stuck somewhere unmoving for 180 years. You know, pronunciation gets a little difficult.
I believe that they're truly stuck here.
Ooh, make an insight check.
No, that's not good.
I also am going to
actually-
insight.
Please.
I rolled a 3.
What?
But I have a plus 11 to insight, so 14.
14.
Oh,
All right. Huh.
Can't
It's
matter,
like
Rosie.
you're druids or something. Reese, what about you?
Here, I got a 20 because I rolled a 10 and I have a plus 10.
Nice. So Aeon's a strange one, no doubt. And there's kind of an air of self-importance, but also of entertainment by whoever you are. And that's sort of the air of flippant. But both of you understand that they seem to be, on the up and up, at least from that perspective so far.
I believe him. I mean, he seems like a pretty harmless fellow.
Well, you don't really have time to, well, that's not true. I have all the time in the world, but when your soul is torn from your body and hurled here, your body is, oh, well, yeah.
Do you know how we get you unstuck?
That I don't really know, but
So
it also depends on what you're here to do, which would be
Well, we're
Suddenly
here.
so silent.
We're here to get rid of this thing. It's kind
Oh.
of wrecking everything around everywhere.
I see. I see. Well, I can probably give you a bit of details that might help you with uh, getting that done. If you're of interest, of course.
I'd like that actually. I'm certain the rest of us would enjoy that.
Well, so Gemna and I go, guess we could say, way, way back. See, this gateway at one point used to head to some place called the Moonless, a castle of unknowing amazingness. And, well, Gemna and I weren't exactly on the same page, and we had fisticuffs, as they say, but of more than magical persuasion. Undead army me, undead army her. I lost. It sucks. Yeah, I know. Spoilers. Sorry. Anyway, Gemna's an interesting one. Likes to study the borders between the worlds of the living and the dead, uncover all kinds of ancient secrets of all these different societies. She even goes so far as to call herself the World Eater. Isn't that rich?
A world eater.
A world eater, like
Well,
Right.
tough.
Yeah, I mean, considering where you came from, you probably saw those gateways down below, right?
yes.
Yes.
Well, she built these massive spikes of black iron. She likes to call them dread towers because what's in a name after all? And then sends them all through the multiverse. That energy is displaced and sent back here to the Dread Nexus. She gets it all.
Oh.
By the way, just in case you were curious, you know you're not on your planet anymore?
What?
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 If you had being in the astral sea on your bucket list, cha-ching!
Astral Sea.
When?
What?
How
what?
did this happen?
Well, the minute that you, let's see, you entered this chamber was the minute, whether you'd like to admit it or didn't know it or not, you whoop, off into the astral plane because, I mean, let's be honest, Secret Lair is not just going to be on any old planet, right? You're actually on a ship
How?
floating through the astral plane.
How do we get back?
That's a great question. But as you can see, I'm stuck, so I don't really know that.
Oh boy. Well, I think priority is to stop her and maybe get out of the astral plane because I have things I need to do.
Don't we all?
I think I have library books I need to return.
I wonder what I was supposed to be doing. I don't remember.
Have you been dead for more than 10 days, by the way?
Oh, no. Your mistake. Not dead. I'm just right in the middle. Not alive, not dead, just stuck.
Stuck.
Stuck. Okay. All right. Well. Let's do our best to. If we destroy this tower, well, this dread nexus, or solve the issue of this dread nexus, will we be helping you, become unstuck and maybe perhaps pass on to wherever you go when you die?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, I am very good at persuasion.
Hey.
Ah.
Hey.
Actually, I think I have a feat for. I think I have a racial feat. Do I? Okay, yeah. What I would like to do is, because I'm a reveler, I have proficiency in performance and persuasion skills, and I have proficiency in one musical instrument of my choice. What I would like to do is, I like to pull out a harmonica and start playing like a bit of a mellow tune to kind of like, as I'm talking to him, trying to persuade him to like explain a little bit more of this, to try to persuade him into our side. That is, this is barely, 14.
14. Ooh, boy. But you're all puny. You wouldn't stand a chance against her. So sad.
We're not puny.
Do you know where we can find her?
Oh, yeah. Head into the Dread Sphere Chamber. It's up above you.
Shall we?
Yes.
Can we just
Sorry.
Yep. Can we just go?
Here's my question. I just have this just a simple question then for you, good sir. If you think we are so puny, and you seem to be someone who is very, expertise in this tower and the proprietor of it, can we convince you to at least provide us some assistance against it? If we defeat her, we might be able to help you out.
But how would you don't even know what you're going up against. How do you plan to destroy her and save the day? I mean,
that's the thing is, we don't know. I mean, that's pretty much how at least me, I've always lived my life just taking it by the seat of my pants. Honestly, I don't even want to be here right now, but everyone convinced me to come here. Beepo, oh boy, Beepo is ready. You have no idea how ready Beepo is. Beepo is ready to unleash just pure rage and power. And Rosie did a chin up today. She is
A
ready
very
to
good
go.
one.
It was a very good one. And also, he motions over to Rial. Do you see this walking engine of destruction and war that is in your presence right now? Armies have fallen by every footfall that he takes upon this earth. Armies tremble and quench, and they feel ill when they see him approach over the horizon. The rebellion drums roar and sound as Rial marches into hell and back. So,
Hi.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you try again. The DC's higher. But that was pretty good.
You got this, Willie.
No, you didn't.
Hey!
So what's the total?
25.
25. The DC was 23.
Oh!
And the first one was 18, then 23. There you go. Well, it's all right. Fine, you convinced me. Do me a favor, because I can't exactly move. You see that big stone face over there?
That thing?
There's a little cloth underneath. Go grab that.
Okay, head over. I grab the cloth.
And you kind of have to kind of pop it up from underneath. And it's folded. It's actually even underneath it, it's folded up, but it's like handkerchief size. You're gonna need that because I don't know if you're familiar with lichdom, but you can kill the body, but typically the rest of it, phylactery, is elsewhere. good news is her soul lies within the engine of what you'll see up above. And that is a portable hole. You can place it somewhere. Creates a lovely little extra dimensional hole. Would be fun to see what happens.
I look at the portable hole. I give it to Rial.
No. Oh no.
No, you take it. No, you take it.
Oh,
Give it to Rosie.
I'll just take it and Rial.
Oh,
it
yes.
says, I am gonna do so many destruction with this.
Oh no, I take it back from Rial.
Oh, okay.
we need to spare the destruction for later. We need a very unique destruction. I give it to Rosie. Rosie, please take this.
I'm going to do so much destruction.
Who's the responsible one
I'm
of all
kidding.
of us?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. What do I do with it? I feel like if I put it in my pocket, it's going to a hole. Although, pocket in a pocket, I don't.
Oh,
I'll drop in the whole shenaniganery that
Perfect.
that it is.
Thank you. Oh my
You're quite welcome. So, let's see. But yes, you are still. She's still quite formidable. She will. She's certainly, and I'm a very powerful necromancer. But I didn't have 4 gangly-looking, very. Frankly, okay, fine. You look cool. You do look cool. I was just trying to see if you had an edge. You know.
We are pretty cool.
I suppose.
Shall we go then?
Well, unless you have any other questions. By the way, don't go into that icky stuff. Just so you know, that would be bad for you.
Okay. So we have been destroying these crystals.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a good thing?
Not really. Not really.
What do you mean, not
They-
really?
They're unstable. They've not really been monitored or fixed in quite some time. So they just like to, make
Randomly
blowy things
explode?
happen. And oh, you are the victim of this. Yes. Well, then you already know.
Yes.
Well, all right. Any other questions? History lessons that you want? What do you feel? You all seem very confident. That's a bit of a surprise considering that you are walking into a room with certain death, but I appreciate it.
Nothing is certain.
Say again?
So nothing is certain.
Well,
What is certain is that we are friends, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
friendship is gonna be destruction of the evil.
I am glad that you believe that.
Thank you.
But there's someone that was quite evil myself before, all of this.
Oh.
Don't underestimate her. Or maybe you'll be joining me.
We hope not, honestly.
I don't blame you. But it would be good to have company. I've quite enjoyed this, actually. All right. I suppose off you go, yes?
Yes,
All right.
we go.
Yep.
So similarly, so for the sake of brevity, you can utilize your multitude of flying and skull-like entities to do what you need to do as you enter the chamber proper of the Dread Sphere. And what you see, oops, hold on. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to play the song. There we are. Boom, 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 boom. Where did my notes go? There we go. You see a webwork of this now familiar black iron that makes up the ceiling of this domed chamber, rising over a 20-foot high pillar and a sphere of pure blackness that just floats above it. You see beams of black and violet energy arc in from these two complex pylons that are set along the walls. There are also two other pylons that appear dark. You also see these huge glass vats that are fed by a very complicated array of brass and iron pipes that stand around the room. And inside those vats, you see the hulking figure of armored knights that just float unmoving in two vats on opposite sides of the area, filled with this amber looking liquid. There's also a third vat, swirls with a mist arcing thin bolts of lightning, and a fourth that's made up of three large vertical cylinders holding red, blue, and green liquid. So, you don't necessarily hear anything currently coming from this area.
Is this the place, friend?
Oh, he's still in the other chamber below. He's gone. Yeah, you've left him.
Oh, we left them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But you could peek down and be like, "Is this it?" I told you above. Yes. Bye.
This looks like some sort of laboratory. So this might be it?
That looks like a dreadful sphere.
Do we destroy
So-
it?
I'm afraid if we touch it, it's going to do something. Can I look around and see if we can see any other creature in here?
Good perception check.
19?
19. One other thing. Near the top of the ceiling, just barely outlined, is a large spider-like iron golem. Which you, with a 19, barely catch as you see its eyes yellow in color and fan to a blue and almost like a crystallized blue and then back to yellow.
I pointed out to everybody else. We have to whisper.
Oh.
Do we kill that?
Make a stealth check.
Oh my god. Everybody?
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
Pass it out, Chase.
No.
Too late.
Oh.
Oh.
I got an 8.
I got a 7.
7.
15.
I want my rogue stats.
So, unfortunately, none of you beat a natural 20 on perception. So,
Oh, bummer.
a voice echoes throughout the chamber. Oh, where are my manners? It is a wonder to meet such fine people that would. Typically, I have to go out and find and harvest life, flora and fauna. And you made your way here to me. For that, you have my thanks. What did you come here for, other than to face certain oblivion?
To destroy you.
Is that?
Oh, was that all? Destroy me?
And bring
You'll
balance
even know
back to the
what
world.
I am.
Do we have to?
It would certainly help. But if what you say is true, then you're right. It does not matter. So, I suppose, should we just get started then?
I think that would be best.
No exchanging of pleasantries?
I'm sorry. Do you want to live?
I've already done my living, darling. This is all about what's next.
But why do you want to destroy everything?
The insatiable knowledge that comes from learning about everything that ever was. That is what I am about.
So it's all knowledge. And knowledge brings destruction to you.
Why would it bring destruction? You?
Usually when I learn something, I use it to I share that information with everybody. And that makes it better for a lot of creatures.
But when you have a limitless hunger for life and knowledge, you become the eater of worlds, dear. I don't need to share when there's nothing or no one to stop me. And you hear the of that iron golem as the construct begins to move.
Oh.
Everybody
you-
roll initiative.
No!
Hey.
Okay.
All right. Come on, dice.
Let me guess. Not so much?
It's over a 10.
All right.
Finally.
Okay. There we go. Way to do this one. So, let's see. First of all, there we go.
Oh.
All right. 25 through 20.
23.
Woo!
All right.
Nice.
Reese. 15 through 20.
Shit.
Okay. 10 through 15.
13.
13 for Rosie.
11.
11 for Rial.
Not
Peepo.
last.
Natural 1 for a 2.
Oh my god, my Peepo was so
Oh.
excited.
I know.
All right. So, as the you also hear clattering from behind two of these chambers as these two whites draw their swords and shields and begin to charge forward as well. Forgot to roll initiative for them. So they are there. Great. So this iron golem is on the ceiling about 30. Actually, let me double check let me just make sure one thing here. Sorry. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, about 25, 30 feet in the air. So, what would you all like to do? Well, first of all, sorry, I rolled initiative. That's what we did. Reese, you're up.
Okay. The iron golem, is it like grouped up with those other two whites, or is it like separate from the other ones?
It's like initiative wise, or
yeah, no, like grouping wise.
Grouping wise, it's completely separate. Because
Okay.
iron golem's on the ceiling,
Oh, okay. I thought it was, like,
and these
dropped
two
down.
whites are on the ground charging towards you.
Okay. Then what I'm
30
going
feet
to
ahead.
do is first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use a wild shape. Time to wild shape here, and
Hell yeah.
the way he wild shapes, he like goes down on all fours, and the ground starts to rumble and shake, and you see like the ground underneath him start to like turn red hot, and it starts to become white hot, and then this engulfing pillar of lava just eats him all up, and the lava like shape grows larger and larger as I take the shape of a fire elemental, but in the shape of a gigantic dinosaur.
Oh my god.
shit, cool.
So cool.
That's fantastic.
That is my bonus action.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
And so then I move towards the one of the whites, and I just go to slam like my
I love
head
that.
up against it.
Go for it.
That's let's see here. That is 23 to hit,
23 to hit will definitely hit.
and for the second attack, I make 2 attacks,
Hey, we love to
and
see
the
it.
second attack is 19 to hit.
19 to hit also hits.
Okay, so the first one, 6 points of fire damage, and the second one does 13 points of fire damage. So in total, 20 points of fire damage.
Nice.
All right, not too bad. So just flap, flap, and I'm imagining you're attacking the same one.
Yeah,
because they're
definitely.
both together. So yeah, not a problem as they begin to get engulfed, joining you in your fire party, fire spin dance. Cool. That's your entire turns.
Yep, that's my entire turn.
All right. They would like to respond in kind and join the party by attacking you with their longsword twice each. And my dice continue to do what they do. Let's see. Hold on. I have the wrong stats up, silly boy. Yeah. Yeah, is that right? Yeah. So 15 to hit.
That one hits.
Okay. And then third, natural 20.
Oh.
And here it comes.
There it is,
And
there it
a
is.
22 to hit.
Oh, that hits, yeah.
Okay.
No.
Oh, yeah,
So,
that hits.
So let's see. So 3 out of 4. So that is 3. Oh, I rolled really low. So 3 again. So 6. The crit. So 6. 8 plus 3. 6, 8 plus 3. So 11. So 17. And so actually not bad considering 25 points of slashing damage.
Right.
And because of all 3 of those, this is the bad part.
Are they magic?
They're not.
Ooh, I have resistance.
There you go. But the magical portion kicks in as you take, because you were hit 3 times, 30 points of necrotic damage.
So that would be so half of 25 plus 30.
Plus 30, correct.
Okay.
And they are going to stay where they are. And at this point, Gemna's going to use a legendary action to follow up on that onslaught. As you see the beady eyes of the Iron Golem switch to blue as through the Iron Golem, she casts Ray of Frost towards Reese.
Oh no.
Let's see. Is that a ranged spell attack for me? Yes, it is. That's a 13 plus my modifier, which is a lot because she's a fucking lich. 25 to hit.
That hits.
I thought it might say that. Let's see. So there's the 4th one. So you suffer 7, 11, 16 points of cold damage
16
as
points? Got
you'll
it.
see that blue white light hit Reese in the chest, slamming into and you hear from all around the chamber, "Don't worry, I'll put you out." Legendary action at done. White's turn over. Now it's Gemna's turn proper. So, let's double check one thing here. Okay, so you see the iron golem slam down into the chamber, and about 15 feet away from everyone, and you see it begin to close up, and then like it's all 8 of its legs, and as this poisonous, noxious gas covers all of you. And I need everyone to make a con save, please.
Is this poison?
Yes.
Aha, I got advantage against that.
Oh, you see poison?
Yes, poison. Yeah.
I'm immune to poison.
Very cool.
Fire elemental.
Would you say if Beepo saw this, they would have a second to down a potion of poison resistance?
Yeah, not within a turn. No, don't
Okay,
think
fair
so.
enough.
I'm sorry.
But you're a Warforged. Aren't you immune to that?
Oh, I
think you're immune to
am.
it. Yeah, you're immune. Yeah.
No, I have resistance.
Oh, you have resistance. Okay.
Okay. So you didn't have to take the poison anyway, and so you were like, "Oh yeah." So yeah, con saves. Rosie,
8.
failure. Beepo,
They're 5.
5, failure. Rial,
30, 20.
dirty 20. That's a success. Reese,
21.
21. That's a success. So Rosie and Beepo, you take 45 points of poison damage. Well, Beepo, that's half.
Okay, so how much was it?
So that would be 22 for you.
22.
And then both of you, Rial and Reese, that you succeeded, so that's 22 points of poison damage. But Rial, you're immune, so
Yeah, I'm
never
immune,
mind.
yeah.
So and Reese, are you immune as well?
No, I'm not immune.
You're not immune. Okay, so okay, cool. So and then they're going to now climb back up on top, back from whence they came up top. So that is that first turn there. And a second legendary action will kick off now at this point.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Liches, baby. And
Bitches be bitches.
this liches be bitches. And this time we're gonna target Rial. But I don't think that will hit. Actually, it might. 18.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, Gimna is not playing around, y'all. 12 points of cold damage.
Cold damage? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. All right, Rosie, it's your turn.
How do you do healing potions if I wanted to drink
Bonus
it?
action's fine.
Bonus action? Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to use my action to summon my wildfire spirit. And I will reach my left hand up in the air and slowly pull it down. And as I do, you see this fiery snake just kind of wrap its way around my arm.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do anything with it just yet, but I summoned it, and I'm going to drink my potion of superior healing as
That
my
sounds
bonus
great.
action.
8d4 plus 8, right?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I get 20 points back. That's not bad. Oh, plus 8. No, 28. Woo!
Very cool.
All right. That is my turn.
All right. Cool. Let's see. We'll save that for a minute. All right, Rial, you're up.
All right.
Did you have anything you want to do with your action, by the way, Rosie? Sorry.
Action was summoning my wildfire spirit.
Got it. Okay, cool. And they go on your initiative, I assume?
Oh, yeah, they do, but I already used my bonus action to drink the...
There you go. Okay, cool. Just
potion.
making sure we got everything covered. All right, Rial, now it's your turn.
Awesome. I'm gonna do my little antenna dance, and I'm gonna summon a huge cloud, dark cloud, and I'm gonna call lightning on the spider golem.
That sounds fun.
Dex 18.
18. Let's see. Natural 20.
Well,
My
screw
dice
you.
are like, hi. You know what? Everything's forgiven now, kiddo.
Well, you know what? I don't like that. That's 10, 1, and 8. So 29 lightning
29.
damage.
Okay. So half of that would be 14. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okie dokie dokie. So yeah, as you reach out and shocking this spider iron golem. Where did it go? Okay, cool. And let me make sure I got all of those right. 1. What was the damage again? Sorry.
14.
14.
Lightning.
Okay. Okay, got it. All right. That's Rial's turn.
No, I'm not done.
Oh.
Uh,
Excuse me.
I use my bonus action to transform into an earth elemental.
Okay.
A rock
Nice.
elemental.
These elementals.
You mean a
A rock elemental.
Waiting for it. Yes.
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 All right.
That's
So-
exactly what I wanted. Okay.
I'm going to move directly at that spider golem thing.
Yep. Yeah, it's still in the air.
That's it's still in the air?
Yeah. Yeah, because it popped down, poison breathed, popped back up. The 2 whites are on the ground though.
Okay. So I'm going to attack the whites, I guess.
Okay.
And that's 30-20
20 hits.
and 13.
Is it 13?
Yeah.
Nope.
No, okay. So one of those heats.
Are you attacking the one that Reese hit or the other one?
Yeah, I'm going to attack that one.
Okay.
And yeah, that's 2
So yeah, it's just if you smell.
Oh my gosh, this is so great.
All right. So that
That's what I've been waiting for that all game.
So that's the slam attack, 2 of those, and it's okay. So the plus 5, so 14.
14 damage.
14
Yes,
bludgeoning damage.
yeah, and you hear the skull and crack and the flesh just explode off of this creature, and as it's starting to look kind of hurt. Very cool.
Now I'm done.
At the end of your turn, Gemma's going to use her 3rd legendary action to, no, dear. Not really all interested in all that. And is going to, let's see. Yep. Double check one thing first, just to see. Yeah, this time. Yeah. Ray of Frost again. That's a 26 to hit.
Against me?
Yep.
So yeah, 17 is my armor class.
Got it. 9, 15, 21 points of cold damage.
Cold damage, 21. Okay.
Indeed. All right. So now that brings us to Beepo.
Beepo. Can we see the lich? Where is she?
You see an iron golem and 2 whites. Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence check. I'm not very intelligent. That's a natural 1.
Oh.
Worth a shot.
Oh, Beepo.
Where is this? Supposed to be some skeletal thing, right? What the hell is this thing?
This room is filled with stuff, right?
Oh yeah, lots of stuff.
All right. Beepo is gonna
You want me to
use.
give you another run through of it, or you remember?
I think I'm good. Beepo's about to knock down. All right, here we go. Beepo. It's gonna be like Beepo, Beepo, go Beepo, and going to wild shape with a bonus action into let me make sure I got this right. I think I can do this. A Brontosaurus.
Yep.
There we go. I love it.
And as my action, I'm going to use my tail to do a sweep along all of this crap that's in this room, and I just want to try to destroy everything.
Nice.
Yeah, you heard me.
Okay. That was not what I expected you to say. Fantastic. Okay. So, interesting. Okay. Roll an attack then. Or is it a saving throw? Like what is
It's a weapon attack.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll an attack.
I'm going to use my potion of advantage so that I get an advantage on this attack roll.
Okay.
Beepo just pulls out from no, he doesn't. His fanny pack is gone.
So like as a Brontosaurus, you're just like boop, like a large claw that's like on the handle, and then
like little tongue on.
Oh, it's like a tea set. A Brontosaurus tea set. Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Please
Okay.
be good. Oh, please be good. All right, that's not bad. +8 is a 25.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, all 4 vats. Why not? Go ahead and roll damage.
Excellent.
All right.
You're a Brontosaurus.
68.
You're a big boy.
8, 68, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
16.
6d8.
Oh, okay.
It won't be plus
So
5.
probably
That's
more than 16.
29 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Oh.
To whatever.
To
whatever I hit.
Okay. So, allow me to walk you through.
Paint us a word picture.
Yes.
What have I done?
So, you come in the middle and you just begin to swing. And the first thing you hit is that hulking figure of the armored knight, smashing the vat. As it shatters, there is a moment where the figure is floating in the middle and then just falls into a small puddle of black, what appears to be ichor. The second vat, holding another floating knight on the opposite side, instead of floating into a liquid ridiculousness, you see the armored figure begin to twitch for a moment. And you hear the sounds of buzzing as swarms of beetles pour forth from the armor as the figure collapses on the ground. The third, in which had that collection of lightning,
Oh no.
you all see that lightning manifests into a raging air elemental.
All right, now we just need water.
Yeah.
Go planet! And ironically, the fourth is a collection of 3 vertical cylinders filled with several liquids that all just fall onto the ground, red, blue, and green. But nothing happens after that. But you did catch what when Rosie drank her superior healing potion. The red is that consistency for whatever that's worth to you. Anywho, so yeah, that was like, and that was MTV Cribs Lichtum. So that's everything, yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're at the top of the round. Reese, it's your turn as you stare into one pretty decently hurt white and another one right next to you.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to attack the one that's kind of decently hurt.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack it with attack that one once.
Okay.
That is a does 17 hit?
17 to hits, not gonna do it.
Okay.
King off the shield.
I'm gonna swing again at it.
Go for it.
Ooh, that's a 15. I know I missed that time.
All right. So yeah. Ping,
So-
ping.
What I do is is I slamming these like torrent fire dinosaur tail against it several times, and I roar in his face, and then I just move and occupy its space. Because a fire elemental can occupy the same space as something.
Yes,
and when
it can.
does, it takes
God.
1d10 fire damage.
Wow.
That sounds fun.
That's really cool.
So I just like stand there right in that spot, refusing to move.
I love that. What was the damage on
And
that?
it takes 5 points of fire damage.
Okay, great. Yeah, it is. Did you try to just go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep? Just surround it with your essence. As you hear the whirring of the air elemental about 15 feet away, as it is preparing to do whatever it's going
And
to do.
as my bonus action, I then I'm gonna consume one of my level 4 spell slots to regain 4d8 hit points. That's
Okay.
a feature of being a Circle of the Moon Druid.
Sounds good.
That's I gain back 17 hits.
17. Nice. Okay. So that is Reese's turn, I believe.
Yep, that's it.
The whites are actually, considering it's the start of their turn, they take damage, right?
Yep, they
So go
take
ahead and roll it again.
1d10 fire damage.
Yeah.
We take 8 points of fire damage.
8 points. Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. So that one that's on fire is just like trying to not stab itself, but stab you. Natural 20.
Okay, but it still takes fire damage because it hit me.
Yep.
So it takes another 7 points of fire damage.
7. Ooh. And then the second attack is a 21 to hit.
That hits, and it takes
Okay.
another point of fire damage. It takes 10 points of fire damage this time.
Really?
Nice.
It's still up, but it is on death's door here. So so that's 8 plus 3 plus 2. So that is 8 plus 3 plus 2 is 13. 13, 5. So that's in total 18 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And it's not magical.
Oh, it's not magical, so
Nope. So that's one. The second one is Riel, you're up close and personal as well, right?
Yeah.
Yep, yeah, big earth elemental, definitely.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you definitely hurt that other one. So 18 to hit
Yep.
and 11.
It's and what is that? Piercing?
Yeah. Well, no. That was the hit.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's the 11? Does 11 doesn't hit you, right?
Oh, 11 doesn't hit me. No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Okay, so that's that is 5 points of slashing damage.
5 points of
Against you.
slashing. Okay, so that's 2.
All right, and going to continue its onslaught, but spreading the wealth a little bit towards and you all hear, those were my experiments. And she's gonna use a legendary action against you, Beepo, to cast Ray of Frost. Towards you.
No.
For a 23 to hit.
Stand by. What is its armor class? Okay, yeah, no, we're good. No hits.
Okay. 15, 15, 20, 26 points of cold damage.
26. Okay.
Yeah, it's just kind of peppering all around. Okay. That is the end of the legendary action. Now it's her turn proper. Considering the situation, she is very unhappy. And the golem lands right next to you, Beepo, and is going to take and do 2 slam attacks towards you because you just broke all her hard work.
Not Beepo.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
And natural 18 for a 31 to hit. 31 to hit.
Nah, that doesn't hit.
So this is going to hurt a good bit.
Bring it on.
10, 12, so that is 19 plus 5, 13. So that's 32 points of bludgeoning damage as the actual outline of these large spider legs just become pistons and just and slam, try to turn you into paste. And it's gonna stay where it's at.
Okay, Bronto's still standing.
Yeah. Rosie, it's your turn.
Okay. I don't know that this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try. Am I within 30 feet of the golem and Beepo?
Yep.
Great. I'd like to use my movement to get up there. Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna use my movement to get there. I'm gonna take out the portable hole and I'm going to bring it down onto the golem's back and use my action to start closing it. Swallow that thing up. I don't know if that works like that, but that's what I'm already.
Okay. So,
it doesn't need to breathe, so it won't suffocate.
I mean, okay. So let's see. I just need to reread it again because that's not what I expected that to be used for. Let's see. Unfold. Place on. Blah blah blah. All right. Extra hold 10 feet deep. Okay. Interesting. So yeah. So essentially, you just like, and it is in, and it takes an action to unfold it. So it takes another action to close it.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So you can retcon if you want to, if that's not the way you want it, because I clearly want to do both, but you can only do one at a time. So
yeah,
I change how you want to do it.
I guess in my head, I was just kind of like waving
You were like,
around.
checkmate!
And I didn't fold it.
yeah,
but,
right.
No, that's
okay.
fair. That's fair. I'll just I'll put it down. Use my action to put it down on top.
Okay.
And anybody around me, if you're close, come close it. And I'll use my bonus action to have I'll send my my snake a little farther back and have it spit a flame seed at it.
Ooh.
We're waiting. So it's a ranged attack. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 will hit.
Yay! All right. It's gonna take 6 points of fire damage.
6 points of fire damage.
It's gonna be resistant, isn't it?
As you your snake reaches out to do so, as the tome of or the mote of fire, you see the inside on the chest, this whirring motion, and as the fire is sucked into it, observing the fire, taking no damage.
Oh no.
Boo.
But now you know it's immune to fire damage.
Well, but
okay. That's it. That's all I can do. I spent all my stuff.
Wasn't a bad round, let's be honest. Okay. Considering what just happened, Gimda's going to use a legendary action. Get that thing off my golem. And she's going to cast Shocking Grasp as the tendril pops you on the head and tries to electrocute you. Are you wearing any metal?
I am.
You're a druid, so.
You're druid, so no.
Yeah.
I didn't think so. So that's 23 to hit. All right. So I thought so. 11. Who wants? Interesting. That's 13 points of lightning damage.
All right. I lose my reaction too, right?
Yes, you until the start of your Igenba's next turn. That's correct. But it's
not bad. That could have been worse.
It certainly could have been. Riel, you're up.
All right. So I just go in against these the creature, the spider golem.
Okay.
Question. So does this count as what is it? As an object or a structure?
Neither.
Damn it. Okay. So.
Oh, yeah.
I
had a feeling. Yeah.
I know what you were thinking about, but yeah, it's a construct.
Okay. So yeah, I already rolled. How do you do nat 20s?
I do. How I do nat 20s?
How you do?
So calm. How do you do nat 20s exactly? So it's automatic max of what you could roll on the dice.
Okay.
So keep that math in your head.
Uh-huh.
Roll the dice, add that and the modifier.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's...
It's a great rule. I love doing that 20s that way.
It's my favorite.
Me too.
Oh, that's 40.
Jesus, that's a slam attack?
That's a slam attack.
Ooh,
One
buddy.
slam attack.
What's that?
One of
Yeah,
these.
and you got one more. Yeah.
And
give it
the
to
other
me.
one is 16 to hit.
16 to hit's not gonna do it. Clang off of the armor. But
okay.
still 40 points of damage. That's not too bad. All right, yeah. You're kind of starting to see a little bit of wear and tear, just a bit. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, that's all.
Beepo!
Actually, I have my cold lightning against.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
forgot about that entirely.
so Dex
Moving
18.
down. Jesus.
That's a,
That's 12.
haha, you missed.
I love how calm you said it, though.
I know.
It's like, haha.
Our styles are very different.
So that's 19 lightning damage.
Oh boy, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, this golem is starting to not enjoy your company. All right. Realizing its mistake of attacking Beepo and getting surrounded by Earth Elemental, Fire Elemental, Brontosaurus, and Rosie.
And Rosie.
And Rosie.
With the
And
fire snake. With the super fire
fire
snake.
snake.
That's true.
Whose
That's
name
true.
is Pierre, if anybody was wondering.
Yeah.
I was
Pierre.
Yeah, I like that.
Oui. All right. So, that's Riel's turn. And yeah, not happy about that. She's gonna use a second legend. Actually, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. Let's do something a little bit different. So let's see. Yeah, let's do that. So Beepo, actually nope. We're gonna shocking grasp Riel. That was not fun. That was a natural 20. So that's a 23 to hit.
Yep.
All right. 13, 21, 24 points of lightning damage as the golem reaches out and touches you, shocking your earth elemental self. All right, now it's Beepo's turn.
Beepo. So can Beepo see this lich yet? No? Okay. Alright. Beepo's
But-
gonna
Now that the golem is down here, the voice that was echoing throughout the chamber seems to be coming from inside the golem.
Oh.
So I said close the hole.
Can I? Where you said the golem is up in the ceiling still?
No, it
Right next to
flew
us.
down because it was very upset at you,
Okay.
and because you did all these things, which was sort of the hint of like she's inside the thing, and attacked you. So she's or at least the golem anyway, is right in your grill.
Okay, then Beepo's going to swing their tail at this golem.
Okay.
So that is again a +8 to hit. Come on. Okay, that is an 18 to hit.
Oh, that does not hit. Thwack! As it sort of catches your tail in its sort of spider-like. What is legs? Legs.
That's the word.
That is the word. I found it. All right, that's your action.
That was my action. Did Rosie say anything out loud about the hole?
Close it.
Yeah, I said close it.
Would Beepo know
Yep.
how to close this thing as a Bronto?
It
Would it take? Would
require
it,
an action.
it would
take
require an
to do
action.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
then in that case, I will just stay and.
Plus, boy, like, well, I think it's T-Rexes now. Anyway, I don't even know what Brontosaurus hands look like. But anyway,
They're
Big old peep.
yeah, right, exactly. Like, yes, a Brontosaurus piano playing. That's what I was thinking about. So that's
The-
your action. What?
The action, or sorry, the action we need to do is to close the hole, which is
Yeah.
literally just grab it.
yeah.
Essentially, and you fold it up into a handkerchief.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So in that case, Beepo is just going to position themselves in between the hole and this golem, basically being like a big wall in front of this golem, so golem can't do anything. Okay. That's it.
Okay. So, at the end of Beepo's turn, Genm is going to use a legendary action to do something.
I don't like that.